When we see corruption in high places, it's easy to feel helpless. But Psalm 82 pulls back the curtains and shows us God standing in the midst of the gods, meaning the rulers of this world, demanding justice for the weak and fatherless. It's a powerful reminder that no one is above God's law. Hey family, it's Rachel here, and we are continuing our journey through the book of Psalms, and today we are reading Psalm chapter 82. So Psalm 82 presents a powerful vision of God standing in the divine court, confronting unjust rulers who have failed to defend the weak and the fatherless. This imagery reflects ancient Near Eastern court language, where kings were seen as accountable to a higher divine authority. Let's read Psalm chapter 82 together right now. God presides over heaven's courts. He pronounces judgment on the heavenly beings. How long will you hand down unjust decisions by favoring the wicked? Give justice to the poor and the orphan. Uphold the rights of the oppressed and the destitute. Rescue the poor and helpless. Deliver them from the grasp of evil people. But these oppressors know nothing. They are so ignorant. They wander about in darkness, while the whole world is shaken to the core. I say, you are gods. You are all children of the Most High, but you will die like mere mortals and fall like every other ruler. Rise up, O God, and judge the earth, for all the nations belong to you. All the nations belong to God. There is not one nation that does not come under his rulership, and we need to remember that. Because when we see things going on from nation to nation, country to country, state to state, city to city, whatever that looks like where you live at, we need to be reminded that we serve a God that is over it all, every single part of it. I want to take us to verse 4. Rescue the poor and helpless. Deliver them from the grasp of evil people. God sees what we are going through, but God also cares about the poor, the helpless, the widowed, the weary, and he is going to rescue them. He is not turning a blind eye to what's happening in the nations that are struggling. He is not turning a blind eye to us if we are going through seasons that are extremely difficult. But this is specifically acknowledging that God sees what's happening and the wicked and how they are treating the poor, the widow, and the helpless. We need to make sure that we are living rightly in a way where we are reflecting Christ towards the poor, the widow, and the helpless. That's something that we need to keep in mind ourselves. What does that look like practically today in our lives? Is it connecting to a church ministry that's helping someone overseas? Is it connecting to an organization that the Lord has led you to partner with in some way? Is it going on a missions trip? Is it being the hands and feet of Jesus in your everyday life right in your city? What does that look like for us? All right. Now it's time for us to dig into the daily seed. In Israel's theology, earthly judges were meant to reflect God's justice. Deuteronomy 1:16 through 17 shows us that. By depicting God judging the judges, the psalm emphasizes that no human authority operates independently of God's oversight. This passage later becomes significant in theological discussions about spiritual powers and governances, which we see in John 10:34, where Jesus references this psalm. Psalm 82 helps us understand that leadership carries sacred responsibility. We must remember that. So let me ask you a question. What verse in today's reading will you meditate on to remind you of God's ultimate rulership? Let's talk about that in the comments. Listen, I know your days are nonstop, and sometimes your faith just feels tested. You want a real relationship with God, but you need a space where you can actually ask questions and get those answers that you've been pursuing. Well, inside our Deeper Roots community, we provide the tools like context checks, exclusive podcasts, short audio teachings, resources to help you stay consistent even when life is kind of chaotic. So it's time for you to go from just reading the word to truly living it. Join me at wordandseed.com/community and get rooted. And as a reminder, after watching this video, I want you to grab Your Summer in the Psalms journal and spend about 20-30 minutes reading the text in the journal today. Listen to it in the YouVersion Bible plan, and then write it down in your own words. All in different translations. This process is going to help it to stick as you meditate on what you read throughout the day. And as always, time with God is time you will never regret spending. I will see you in Psalm 83.